Check out the way he moves his feet. That is so cool. Is it my imagination, or is that a perfect profile? I think that's a perfect profile. All right, Mike, if you're into rocks, you will really like this. So we kind of camped in, not exactly a cave, but an overhang in Vasquez Rocks. And all of the material here is, I think, river debris that got laid down layer over layer and then glued itself together. And now it's solid, but you can just read the history. Here's really fine sediment layers, and then a little more gritty, and then fine, and then wow, there was a big flood, lots of rocks. So cool. This is actually not the PCT. We decided to take an alternate trail through the park, which is supposed to be a little better than the PCT, which actually skirts the outside edge of the park. And this is pretty cool. So you have all the sedimentary layers that I talked about, but then they're all tilted dramatically because of earthquake faults and things. Put it all up in almost a 45-degree angle. There's holes and caves and little arches everywhere. It's pretty amazing. So there is the iconic Vasquez Rocks. Lighting isn't really great to be able to see them, but there they are. And yeah, the whole area is just really beautiful. Road walking through Agua Dulce. I stopped and get a snack this morning. Don't want to fill up totally because apparently I've got an enormous hamburger to eat a little later. Now we're road walking with coffee. Fugitive's friend came to visit us and brought us In-N-Out burgers and chocolate and beer and all kinds of stuff. And we sat in a random church parking lot and stuffed ourselves, and now we still have more In-N-Out burgers that we are carrying with us and a can of beer. So yeah, today is a good day, very good day. All right, so we're in another not so scenic area of the PCT, but right here on this dirt road next to the PCT trail marker. Someone has left cans of Coke, and someone in this area makes these clay totems. I don't know what they are called exactly, but they make them and leave them around various places on the trail. They're kind of cute. And we don't need Cokes because we just got beers and hamburgers, and my pack is very heavy. But someone will enjoy them. Yeah, so this has been an enjoyable day so far. We woke up in our little cave thing, slept in for a while because we were not urgently needing to make miles. And then we went to the visitor center at Vasquez Rocks County Park, and I got some Wi-Fi and was able to upload videos. So I think I sent three of them all at once. So folks can watch those. And then we strolled through town and drank coffee, met Fugitive's friend Laura, who brought us all kinds of food. So now, in addition to my regular resupply, I have a giant 4x4 In-N-Out burger. I have hard-boiled eggs. I have a large can of IPA beer and chocolates, candy. So yeah, made out like a bandit. Now we're walking a dirt road under power lines, but pretty quick here. We will head back up into the mountains. We got like a 2,000 foot climb until we get to the next water source. The weather today is still partly cloudy, nice and cool. Cooler than we really deserve, but it is a very good day. I saw from the weather forecast that the temperature is going to heat up over the next couple days. I'm gonna, like today, I think it's forecasted to be 68. Tomorrow's 73. Day after that will be like 80. And then it's gonna remain in the low 80s for a while, at least here. So yeah, the aqueduct walk across the Mojave Desert, it's definitely gonna be warm. Definitely gonna want to shift that into the evening and morning hours if we can. But that is still 60 miles away. So a few days before we have to worry about that. All right, headed back into the mountains-ish. We have been so lucky with the weather. I mentioned before how there's just water everywhere, and by that I mean there's still some long water carries, but every single source that's marked as seasonal on Far Out has had water in it. So we haven't passed any marked water sources that were dry. They've all got water, which is so fantastic. It's not been unduly hot. It is May. It's May 25th, and we have not had a single obnoxiously hot day. There have been a couple days where I wished it was cooler, but we haven't had any days that have been so hot that it's forced us to change our hiking strategy, which has been absolutely fantastic. We've been so fortunate with the weather and the conditions this year. Looking at the long range forecast, I think it is going to warm up in the next couple days. I mentioned that a few minutes ago. In the long range forecast, it looks like it's going to get probably into obnoxiously hot territory in early June. But by then, we're only going to have a few days left in Southern California before we hit Kennedy Meadows and then go up into the Sierra. So if we do have the kind of heat that forces us to take a midday siesta, it's only going to be for probably 3 or 4 days right there at the end. So yes, so blessed. Can't believe that this is my life, that I get to do this. I'm so fortunate. Oh, and the other piece of fantastic news is that the melt in the Sierra is going very nicely. Trail snow, according to the Post-Holer website, who kind of crunches the raw snowpack data and tries to generate stuff that's specific for the trail. Snowpack right now has melted down to the point where it is slightly below the amount that 2015 had. And 2015 was the record snow year, or record low snow year. And we're actually below that right now. So I don't know what that means for everybody who uses water from the Sierra. They may not be excited about that, but as a hiker, I am a huge fan. The melt is going extremely well. Probably don't need to delay until the 11th of June to enter. I could probably enter just as soon as I get there, which I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the 8th or the 9th, depending on how I plan my resupplies. So yeah, that all is looking really good right now. So these are like the California poppies. It may be one, but these are yellow instead of orange. I don't know if that's a normal thing or if these are actually a different kind of flower. Things we wonder as we walk. Oh yeah, stroll is getting high on elevation again. Loving it. You can see the trail that I've already walked. It just winds all around. And yeah, I tell you what, cheeseburgers and beer apparently are the secret weapon, because I am wrecking this hill. Feel really good. This is a good climb today. Helps that it's nice and cool. Yep, absolutely wrecked it. I'm at the top, and my reward is shade under a very nice oak tree and candy courtesy of Laura. Thank you so much. Oh, and hard-boiled eggs courtesy of Fugitive's mom. Thank you very much too. I think you missed a spot.
Yeah, no, I totally did, but the wet wipe skin.
Look at it again. Oh yeah, ranch sauce exploded on the pack.
I have to clean it somehow. How am I going to do it otherwise?
Well, that's a new one. Best trail dinner ever. An In-N-Out 4x4 that I have been introduced to, and a Mongo Double India Pale Ale. All hail Laura, who made this possible.
Well, not supposed to video these things. They're private and embarrassing.
Fugitive is putting honey on boiled eggs. Don't ask why, because she's a trash panda.
I'm not a trash. What is a trash panda?
And we're sleeping under power lines, so I guess this is entirely appropriate. This is the life we have chosen. Honey on eggs, under high voltage lines.
Honey's an absolute luxury.
We're gonna wake up with superpowers in the morning.
Yes. Electrical panda superpowers. Watch out, incoming.